Do what you do best, and do it for what matters the most. Some of you know that in the last few weeks, I made a major career change. I made a change out of an industry that I wasn't meant to be in, but there was no way to realize that I wasn't meant to be in it until I took some time in it, invested myself in it, and tried it. I'm a licensed life and health insurance and registered financial representative. Those are titles I've earned in the last almost 2 years. Those are not life-defining aspects of my gifts, talents, and vocation. That career didn't make a lot of money for our family. It's not making a lot of money right now for many people, especially for someone still getting used to a certain area that they've moved to without a whole lot of roots there. And especially at a time in our economy and in our country when not as many people are willing to make long-term financial decisions. I tried. I led our office in activity. Despite every best effort, it wasn't panning out. Wake up to sundown hours, 6 days a week or even more, was not getting the job done. Trying to stay in it cost our family, and having to stay in it to keep benefits and helping with some medical situations within our family, those are now solved, thank God. We're much better at this point. But it cost us even more. Thankfully, I had a side hustle going, something that Philadelphians are especially known for. Mine is doing what I have done best for the last 25 years. Let's tell stories. That's why we have a brand in our family called Sorgy Stories. But in 2023, after everything that happened over at Odyssey, I signed up to be a journalist with the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. I wrote a few stories for them, but I had to take a leave of absence in order to focus on my main career at the time. When that career didn't take off, that position with the Archdiocese reopened, and it became a financial lifeline to help our family soften the economic blows we were taking. Good friend of our family helped connect me to do the same thing remotely for the Archdiocese of Milwaukee. Other friends and the work that I'd already been doing opened up other opportunities in Catholic media throughout the country. Suddenly I found myself in demand, doing something that I love, writing about the thing that's the core of me, my Jesuit-imbued, compassion-centered Catholic faith. I love telling stories where you can find sanctity and dignity. I love asking interviewees who become friends for a half hour or more where they can find God in something. Many of you know it's my charism to take something and find where ultimate love exists within it. It's often very subtle with me. I try not to be too preachy of a person, but it's the very core of who I am. And I get to tap that when I write all these stories. So the obvious question came to me. Can I do this as a career? Absolutely. Knowing that I only had about 35% of the clients lined up so far that I would need to start a full-time practice that would fully make ends meet for our family and hit our financial goals, I took a literal leap of faith in God into writing about where God is. That client list has had a slight uptick in the last few weeks to about 45 to 50% of the story volume that I need to take care of our family. I'm pursuing a lot more market share as we speak, trying to market myself. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not open to working in other areas of storytelling, of journalism, of reporting. Podcasting is by far an option. Video is certainly an option. Writing for sports, obviously, nonprofits, education, the corporate world. All that is certainly in play right now for me to help be able to take care of our family and meet our needs. So if you know anyone who needs a writer or a storyteller of some sort, someone with 25 years of national and regional award-winning storytelling and media experience, hey, I'm glad to do it. But it's time I lean into the ultimate thing that we as people can lean into. The core thing that makes me who I am. My faith, my hope, my love. And do what I do best. And do it for what matters the most. Sorgy Stories is going to have a new element. Stay tuned.